8:55 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, January 23rd, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, January 23rd, 2018. Good morning to you all this lovely Tuesday morning, January 23rd, 2018. It is 8:53 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, and our top story in Peter Channel Morning News is Alaska earthquake prompts to tsunami warning. Michigan man arrested after a car threatens to kill CNN employees. Trump tariffs will save some solar jobs and destroy others. Tensions swell between Sessions and FBI over senior personnel from Comey era. Globalization is losing its luster in the Motels Davos Summit. U.S. says Turk offensive in Syria is disruptive. Pence visits Western Wall amid tensions with Palestinians. Philippines volcano spews lava fattens 56,000 people flee. Skiers in Dubai find rocks in Japanese volcano. Hawaii governor didn't know quick false missile alert student because he didn't know his Twitter password. Seoul plans to file a complaint to the World Trade Organization against the United States. Safeguard measures on South Korean washing machines and solar panels. Seoul proposes the Duff Arts to stage 1 of its 2 performances on the evening of the Pyeongchang Olympics or on opening day of its hosting of the Gyeongjang. Seoul, South Korea. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is attempting to step out of his presidential shadows by building up his own military prestige, South Korean experts said. Peruvian lawmakers are approving a bill that will allow the government to build roads in the remote regions of the Amazon rainforest that are home to indigenous groups. Bacardi International announced Monday will acquire Petra and Tequila for $5.1 billion. Huggies owner Kim Malik slashed 5,000 jobs and closed 10 factories. UK regulator says Fox taking over Sky not public interest. Elon Musk will own enough and bet on Tesla. Deal. Netflix says $100 billion market capitalization and subscribers surge. Look at that stocks. Down, 142.88 points at 214.60 ESP, followed up 22.67 points at 32.97 in. Nasdaq up 7.65 points at 708.03. Toxin and centipede venom identified. NASA astronauts take spacewalk outside space station. $1.7 billion year-old chunk of North America found sick in Australia. Yes, this flu season is brutal, but it's not the worst. Why flesh-eating bacteria can look like the flu. Peter Channel News time is 8:57 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, and it's time now for a sports report. The Northlanders girls basketball team defeated Somerset Berkeley 63-55. Tonight, the Boston Bruins will be in the Garden tonight, take on the New Jersey Devils. Game time 7 o'clock. While the Boston Celtics will be at the Garden, take on the Boston Celtics will be in Los Angeles, taking on Los Angeles Lakers. Game time 10 p.m. Home to cope with yet another Patriots trip to the Super Bowl. Milwaukee Bucks hope Fire and Kids Parks cover expectations rising and Super Bowl brings Jeannie Bouchard and John Kirky together again. Peter Channel News time is 8:57 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, January 23rd, 2018, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep beep! Let's starting off on the MBTA with a green line C and D branch experiencing minor delays due to a power problem. Commuter Rail, Fitchburg train 403, 743 from North Station over 2025 minutes beyond between Brandeis, Robinson, Winchester to train traffic, and Franklin train 703, 804 from South Station departed South Station up to 2025 minutes beyond due to a bridge track near Dedham. And ferries here, looking good. Okay, I was of our ways in New England. 95 minutes stop outside and it's up to 122 to Pawtucket to downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side, it is slow from Crescent all the way to downtown Providence. 195 westbound side, slow between Seacock and downtown Providence. 60 connector, slow between 6 to 95 downtown Providence. 146 southbound side, slow between 50 to 95 downtown Providence. 295 on the northbound side, it is slow between Route 12 just all the way to Route 6. 146 on both ends is back to red. Route Sales Hill Road in Woodstock and Diana. The northbound side, slow between 126 and 122, the Lincoln Road second stretch. 95 on the northbound side, it is up to Route 170 to work right here. Route 295, 95 on the northbound side, it is so it needs credit stretch. Jamestown, Battle open Newport Bridge is on, looking good. Out of the 185 westbound side, so between Seacock and downtown Providence. Out of the Cape Board Bridge on the northbound side, a little slow just behind the Board Rotary. 295 on the northbound side, little slow just behind Route 95 in Attleboro. 148 on the northbound side, it is back to Route 24 out in Taunton, Mass. 24 on the northbound side, it is up to 139 Stone Island to Route 128 Kenton. 27 on the 95 on the northbound side, it is up to 27 in Sharon Island to Route 128 Kenton. 3 on the northbound side, it is so between South Weymouth all the way out to Route 93 is South Expressway in the breakthrough split on the northbound side. It is a little slow around the northbound side around the Southeast Expressway. 495 on the northbound side, it is back to Route 126 Bellingham all the way to Route 9 to Westburg. Suburbs Way on the southbound side, it is back to around the breakthrough split. Northbound side, it is back to the breakthrough split all the way to downtown Boston 93. On both ends back to where downtown Boston. Mass Pike eastbound side, it is so between Fairbairn all the way to the Austin Barrett Tolls. Mass Pike westbound side, it is so around the Austin Barrett Tolls all the way down around the Newton area. Mass Pike eastbound side, it is so around Put Tunnel westbound side, it is so between Florida and down the South Boston. 93 of the both of downtown Boston is backed up. 120 on the northbound side, it is so between Route 1 and Norway, Route 119 in Westwood and Hillcrest Cannon between Great Plain Avenue, Needham all the way to Route 120 in Waltham. 120 on the northbound side, it is so around Route 95 Peabody all the way to Route 114. 120 on the southbound side is so between Linfield and Lexington. 93 on the southbound side, it is backed up between 485 and Lawrence all the way to Route 1 in Boston. Route 1 on the southbound side, so between 16 and Route 93 in the Rivier Charleston stretch. 3 on the southbound side, it is slow between 485 low all the way to Route 128 in Burlington. 485 on the northbound side, it is back to Route 38 low. 485 on the southbound side, it is back to Route 28 in Edinburgh all the way to Route 123 Tewksbury. 485 on the northbound side, it is slow around Route 83 in the Andover stretch. Today at eastbound side, it is back between Route 146 and Route 9 in Worcester. 146 on the northbound side, it is slow around Route today in Worcester. 91 on both ends back between 291 and 57 in Springfield. 91 on the southbound side, it is back between 75 Windsor Locks all the way to downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side, it is so between Windsor Locks and all the way. 91 on the northbound side, it is so between Rocky Hill all the way to downtown Harvard, Connecticut. Route 2 westbound side, it is back to between Addison and Harvard, Connecticut. 84 westbound side is so between Manchester, Connecticut all the way to downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, it is so between Farmington all the way to downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 84 to both ends back to Waterbury stretch. 84 westbound side, it is so between Newtown and Denver, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway westbound side, it is so between New Haven and Milford. Eastbound side, it is so New Haven stretch. Merritt Parkway westbound side, it is back to between Fairfield and Stamford. 95 on the southbound side, so between Fairfield and Greenwich. 95 on the northbound side, it is so between Milford all the way to New Haven. 91 on the southbound side, it is so at New Haven stretch. And up north, 89 on both ends back between New London, New Hampshire, all the way to Lebanon, New Hampshire. 93 on the northbound side, it is so at Plymouth, New Hampshire. 295 on the northbound side, it is so between Portland and Freeport, Maine. And 295 on the southbound side, so New Brunswick. 95, both ends back to between Garner and Fairfield. Maine turnback on the northbound side, it is so between Lewiston all the way down to Garner, Maine. Maine turnback southbound side, so between Garner and Lewiston. 95 on the both ends back between past the McCog and Highland areas. And 87 on the northbound side, so Glens Falls. And here you say 87 on the southbound side, a little sort of Champlain, New York. Peter Childers time, 903 on this Tuesday morning, and it is time now for a weather report and radar satellite photograph shows light rain showers on the 495 corridor from Hopkins all the way down to Norton and all the way down to Bedford. Heavy band of rain showers around the Providence area, and the northwest of the and then heavy band of rain showers down around western Massachusetts and much of northern and central portion of Connecticut. And Patchy rain showers, but Connecticut. We see some sleet down around Woodstock, Connecticut, and some sleet from Worcester to Hudson all the way up to central and northern ports of New Hampshire. Some rain showers up the north ports of New Hampshire, and sleeted down around a bunch of Montpelier, Vermont, all the way to the I-91 quarter from Montpelier, Vermont, all the way down to Springfield, Massachusetts. And the rain showers stretching heavy bend rain showers from Onion, New York, all the way to the northeastern Pennsylvania, around Scranton, and line the rain showers stretching all the way line from Hartford, Connecticut, all the way down off the Carolina coast. And sleeting from Brunswick, Maine, all the way up to Medway, Maine, and some sleeting down around Suffolk, Quebec. Sleeting down around northeastern Ontario, down around the Montreal area in Quebec. And rain showers south in Quebec. And sleeting rain showers east of Rochester, New York. And snow showers from Quebec City, Quebec, up into northern Maine and New Brunswick. And then on the central portion of Nova Scotia with some sleet down around Halifax, Nova Scotia. And some snow showers down around east central portions of the Nova Scotia. Temperature spread around in region. It is in the 30s and 40s and close to 50 degrees from southern New England, and the 20s and 30s for much of northern New England. Right now, Norton, it is 37 degrees, humidity is 97%. The barometer told me that 6 inches fall rapidly. Wind speed is calm, and the dew point is 36 degrees. Alright, let's take a look at the weather outside. A cloudy start to your morning, a rainy and a foggy start to your morning. We are doing a wind advisory from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. this evening, and dense fog advisory now affected until 11 a.m. this morning. Visibility 1/4 mile less than times. Location logged at southeast of the Boston Providence corridor. Winds south at 50-30 miles, gusts up to 50 miles an hour. For time, there is a dense fog for late morning and strongest winds this afternoon and early evening. And a few weakened trees may be knocked down along with the risk of isolated power outages and dense fog advisory. Okay, our forecast goes like this. For today, showers and thunderstorms possible after noon. Some storms through 7 rate. There is a dense fog, high to 60 degrees, and light variable wind. Becoming 7 12 to 70 miles out of the morning. With gust is 40 miles an hour. Anticipation 9%. New rain amounts between 3/4 1 inch possible for tonight. Showers likely before 9 p.m. Areas of fog before 8 p.m. A while cost counter earlier evening. The gradual clear with a low at 34 degrees and southwest spot 6 to 9 miles an hour with a gust is 23 miles an hour. Anticipation 6%. New spots between 10 quarter inch possible for Wednesday. Most sunny, most gusts by 39, about 19 degrees. West about 7 to 11 miles. Gusts is shifting to the northwest about 7 to 9 miles an hour. For Thursday, sunny to close sky about 30, about 50 degrees. And west northwest about 8 to 11 miles. Gusts is 21 miles an hour. For Friday, sunny to most gusts about 32, about 22 degrees. Saturday, most sunny, most gusts about 40, about 38 degrees. And for Sunday, at chance rain, most gusts about 50, about 40 degrees. And anticipation 50%. And for Monday, rain likely. Clouds got about 49 degrees at anticipation 6%. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this. To the water, January 23rd, 2018. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good morning, goodbye, say to you, have a good day.